There was a time when everyone told Mira what she couldn't do. You're too quiet to lead. You're not cut out for that job. Girls like you don't make it that far. They didn't always say it to our face. Sometimes it was the silence in a room when she spoke, the awkward glances, the lowered expectations, the invisible ceiling that hovered over her dreams. She was just 19 when she first dared to dream bigger, of leaving her small town and pursuing design in a bustling city. She could see it so clearly, creating things, solving problems, building something that mattered. But when she told people, they laughed. Her uncle shook his head. Design? That's not a real career. Be realistic. A teacher chuckled. With your background, that world isn't for people like us. And her mother, though loving, was scared. Dear, what if it doesn't work out? The world kept repeating a single phrase in different ways. You can't. But Mira? She held on to a quiet truth inside her heart. Just watch me. The first year in the city was brutal. She shared a tiny room with 2 roommates, barely had enough to eat, and walked 40 minutes every day to save bus fare. She worked part-time cleaning a bakery at dawn, attended college by day, and studied by candlelight when the power cut out at night. Some days, she wanted to quit. Her fingers would bleed from making project models. She failed 2 assignments. She even overheard a professor say, "She doesn't have what it takes." But there was something stronger than fearing her, something burning, a quiet voice inside that said, "They said I couldn't, so I will." Bit by bit, she fought back. She practiced longer, stayed later, asked questions others were too proud to ask. She didn't have connections, fancy tools, or a last name that opened doors. But she had something no one else could take from her: determination. By her 3rd year, things began to shift. Her work got noticed. She was selected for a national design competition, the only student from her college. No one expected her to win. She didn't even have the money for proper materials. But she improvised. She borrowed. She stitched things by hand. And she won. Suddenly, the same people who once said you can't began asking, how did you? The uncle who once dismissed her now introduced her with pride. That teacher who doubted her, he invited her to speak to his new students. And her mother? She cried when Mira sent her a photo from her new studio with her name on the door. Looking back, Mira says something simple but powerful. If I had listened to them, I would have lived a smaller life. But I chose to listen to the fire inside me instead. And to anyone who feels like they're being underestimated, unheard, unseen, Mira has a message. Let them doubt you. Let them whisper. Let them say you can't. And then go out and show them that you can. Because the truth is, some of the most powerful stories start with disbelief. They said you're too old. They said you're not strong enough. They said you come from the wrong place, have the wrong accent, look the wrong way. But here's the secret. You don't have to prove them wrong. You just have to prove yourself right. Success doesn't come overnight. It comes when no one's watching. In the hours you show up, in the nights you cry but keep going, in the mornings you rise even when the world feels heavy. Mira is not famous. She doesn't have millions of followers, but she built the life they said she couldn't. And that's more than enough. So if you're watching this and you've been told you can't, that your dream is too big, that you're not the type, remember Mira's story. And remind yourself, they said I couldn't, so I will. And one day, so I did. Keep walking. Keep building. Let your actions speak louder than their doubts. The life must go on.